I am Tamara, but you can call me Sassy. Yeah, you can call me Sassy, whichever one feels good to you. All right, we're going to go ahead and talk about what's coming in towards you for the month of August. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some cards in just a moment. Bear with me one moment. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards for Gemini and what's coming towards them in the month of August. Let's go ahead and put some cards towards Gemini and what's coming towards them in the month of August. What's coming towards Gemini for the month of August. I want you to be more towards the table and less on me. Mhm. All right, what's coming towards Gemini for the month of August? Coming towards Gemini for the month of August. Spirit, give me a few cards. Let me know what's coming towards Gemini for the month of August. We're gonna start with some oracle cards that I made myself called Sassy's Thoughts. See what else comes. I was thinking about adding some more cards to this, but we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. All right, some cards towards Gemini for the month of August. Stop there. We got January significance. I'm not sure the month of January is significant. Somebody you knows and is significant for the month of January. You will meet somebody whose birthday is in the month of January, but we shall see. What else we got? Pray more. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. It's time for you, Gemini, to do a lot more praying, a lot more getting down on your knees and asking for what you need, and just being grateful for a lot of things that you currently have. No more discouragement. No more worry. Okay, let's see what else we got. February is also going to be significant. Again, this could be the month of February. This could be somebody that you know in February. You meet that's birthday in February. Something that you find out in August, but doesn't fully come to fruition until February, or it could be past February. Let's get another card for Gemini. Taking better care of yourself. Taking care of yourself. This is what we're focusing on in the month of January for Gemini. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards. We're going to pull some cards from the What Lies Beneath deck. I love this deck. Let's see what's coming from it. Let's get a little clarification on January for Gemini. Let's get some clarification for January for Gemini. Give me some cards for Gemini. What's coming towards them? Let's clarify January, please, Spirit. What's coming towards Gemini for January? Coming towards Gemini for January. Betrayal, deceit, backstabbing, traitor, not to be trusted. So maybe it's somebody that you know that was born in January. They're deceitful. They're a backstabber. They're a traitor. They are not to be trusted. Or maybe you found that out in January, but something else is going to hit the fan coming in August for you and this person. Maybe something that you found out in January and it's not, yeah, and it's not right. Maybe you kind of figured it out back then, but even furthermore, you're going to get a little more clarity on why this person is to be trusted. You'll get some more clarity for that coming August, coming towards you in August, why you shouldn't trust this person. Again, that's betrayal, deceit, backstabbing, not to be trusted, a traitor. Again, I believe for a lot of you, you found out in January just past that somebody that you're around is deceitful and they're a backstabber. But in August, even something even further is going to solidify that this person can't be trusted. That's how I'm taking this card for you, Gemini. Let's clarify. Pray more. Why do they need to pray more? Because you're choosing to run away from a lot of things that you should be facing head on right now. Like, I understand some situations that you just can't control and like you have to leave it into God's hands. But the things that you can control, you can't run away from everything, right? And it's crazy because you'll put up a fight for certain things, but it's something that you need to turn around and pay attention to. You're stressing about it. It has you stressing about it enough for you to be trying to run away from it. But right now, the Most High is saying it's time to put it in His hands and allow Him to deal with it. So it's time to allow your ancestors or whoever you pray to deal with it. It's not time for you to just run away from it. Get on your knees and pray about it. And once you pray about it, let it go because it will be taken care of for you. Let's see, let's clarify February for Gemini. Let's clarify Gemini. February for Gemini. Two cards came out, so I'll take them both. One says insecure, the other says outdated, expired, disused, old news, and discarded. So something in February had either you feeling insecure, but guess what? Those thoughts are outdated. Those thoughts are outdated, right? It's old news. It's time for you to let it go. Whatever that situation was that had you feeling insecure, it is old news. It is old news. So I do not want you to be taking that into August. And a lot of you are taking a lot of those things that you found out or that you heard about that made you feel some type of way back in February. And you need to know that that's old news. That's in the past. And it's time to go ahead and let it go and move forward. Okay. Taking care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. You're in a toxic environment. You've been in a toxic environment. You have not only a toxic environment, you have a toxic way of thinking. There's a certain way that you're thinking right now, Gemini, and it's so toxic for you. You're not exactly seeing the best in yourself. You're not seeing the best in your surroundings. You're not seeing the best in what you have going on. And it is so toxic. And it is taking a toll on your mind, body, and soul. It's time to think differently. It's time for you to have a different way of thinking right now. You're living in a very toxic situation right now. Let's see. Another card for Gemini. What's coming towards Gemini? And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I start off with a general reading, then I'll get to finances and love right after. All right. So with this gem, okay. So listen, with the first card of January, and it talks about the betrayal, and it talks about deceit, backstab, traitor, and not to be trusted. Right behind that, to clarify, is freedom, leap, Uranus, and opportunities. And I'm telling you, even though you found out that somebody was being deceitful, that they were they were trying to betray you and they're doing crazy shit behind your back, like it's not gonna stop anything. Like you're gonna get some more information about that to show you that they still ain't shit in August, but it's gonna make you feel free once you get that additional dang, I can't even think of the word. Once you get that added info or something that solidifies that what you felt in January is the absolute truth, you're gonna feel free. It's gonna make you take a leap of faith because this is probably somebody that you were giving your all to, you were giving your time to, you were helping them, and so once you realize and get this extra clue or this extra information to show you that it's really true what you were thinking or what you saw is really true, you're going to take a leap of faith. Opportunities are going to start coming your way because they were baggage. They were nothing but baggage. And so that baggage is going to fall off. You're going to drop that shit and you're going to feel so free. And so many things are going to start coming your way. So whatever this person did, whatever you see, it's not going to hinder you. It's actually going to push you to go harder. It's going to push you to go harder and it's going to open doors for you. Let's clarify praying more. Don't not getting discouraged for Gemini. Soon as you give this to who you pray to, soon as you turn around and say, I'm no longer running from this situation, I'm gonna put it in the most high's hand or whoever you pray to. Once you do that, a breakthrough. So far, your reading is about so many opportunities coming your way in the month of August. And it's going to come after you let go of so much baggage. You had baggage, person, place, or thing. You have baggage. But as soon as you drop that baggage, Gemini, epiphany, breakthrough. Something's gonna come to your mind like, aha, like I get it. I totally understand. You're gonna be able to see clearly. The clarity that's gonna come your way, it's like it's gonna be so crazy. And you're gonna be like, dang, all I had to do was give it to the most high and like completely let it go. And I know sometimes that's easier said than done, especially for a Gemini. Y'all have the tendency to be overthinkers, thinking about everything. And I get that, right? But for this particular situation, do it. Give it up. Do not try to hold on to it. Do not try to fix it. Don't try to run away. Don't try to sweep it up under the rug. The only time you sweep it up under the rug is once you pray and you let it go. And the difference with this sweeping up under the rug, I promise you, once you turn back around, you are not going to trip over what you're sweeping up under the rug. It will be completely gone. All right, let's get some clarity on February, this insecurity and this outdated way of thinking. Old news that had you feeling insecure, but it's over. It's over. There's no need to feel that way. There's no need to feel that way at all. It's completely over. It's time for something new. Give me a card for that. Let's get some clarity for this insecure, outdated, expired, disused, old news. It's old news. Whatever it was that it was in February, it is old news. Discard it. Absolutely let it go. Let's get a card for it, please, Spirit. Healing that inner child. Probably with somebody's mom. Probably something that happened with somebody's mom, a parent, somebody's mom or parent. I say mom, but somebody's parent or somebody's family member. Something that your family member may have done that had you feeling insecure, had you feeling like you weren't worthy, right? But that shit does not mean anything because who are they to tell you that you're not worthy? Who are they to make you feel as though your value isn't amazing? They're nobody. And in the month of August, you're going to be focusing on on healing that inner child. And by healing that inner child, if you have kids, Gemini, enjoy your kids. Go and do stuff with your kids that you wanted that parent to do with you, right? Like whatever you wanted your mom and dad to do with you as a child, go do it with your kids. If you wanted them to take you to the park more, take your kids to the park more. If you wanted your parents to read books to you at night before you went to sleep, read books with your kids at night. If you wanted your parents to tell you I love you more, tell your kids I love you more. If you wanted more hugs, hug your kids. You know what I'm saying? If you have children, Gemini. And if not, just do those things for yourself. Do those things for yourself. Still take yourself to the park. Still take yourself out. You know what I'm saying? If you have nieces and nephews, give that energy to them. If you have nieces and nephews, little cousins, or anything like that, when it comes to healing the inner child, it's really time to go within and give that child the love that you wanted. And that's what we focusing on in the month of August. And focusing on healing our inner child because something that someone did to you or said to you in February brought back a traumatic experience for you that you dealt with in childhood. And it probably flashed before your eyes. It flashed before your eyes with something that they said to you or the way that they acted towards you or something that they, you know what I'm saying, some type of action they took towards you. And it brought back the fact that they didn't give you the love that you wanted as a child or adolescent. You know what I'm saying? Not even just a little kid, a teenager. So in the month of August, we're going to be working on healing the inner child. Heal it through your children. If you have kids, heal it through your children. All right. Toxic, taking care of yourself. Because again, right after taking care of yourself, toxic came out. So again, I feel like you're in a toxic, either in a toxic environment. Your mindset towards yourself is not speaking positive things over yourself. So some people need to take care of themselves, not so much in a physical health way, but in a mentally healthy way. You have to sit and talk to yourself and tell yourself that you are great. You are amazing. You're more than worthy. You are valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, for some of you, you're telling yourself if the money is not flowing the way you want to, you tell yourself, money loves me. It comes to find me all the time. It loves to sit by me. It will bypass others and come sit by me. We have to change our way of thinking because right now you're feeling rejected. And I'm not sure you're feeling rejected by people around you or if you're feeling rejected by yourself. That's rejected, lost, fragmented, which means broken. So in the month of August, we're taking care of ourselves. A lot of you need to take care of yourself mentally. This is not just, oh, I need to go to the doctor to get a checkup, to get a pap smear, to get a colonoscopy, to get a mammogram. This is a mental checkup, Gemini. This is you digging deep into yourself, and it goes right back in hand with healing our inner child. A lot of you don't know who you are. I love to call Gemini's the evil genius because you have such an interesting way of thinking, very intelligent, very intelligent people. Some things might come off unorthodox, but they're really smart. Y'all are really smart people. Y'all are really innovative, very creative. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if a Gemini decides that they want to do something, they are going to do it and they're going to do it well. I know so many Geminis that can do so many things, so many things. They have so many talents. And a lot of times they don't use those talents. They kind of just let them slip to the side and they start focusing on other shit that does not matter. And typically it's other people that you start focusing on because you want to be such a helpmate, but you got to help yourself. The month of August is about helping yourself, Gemini. That's the theme for the month of August for you. It is about helping yourself, not putting all your interest and your all and your love and your work into anybody outside of you and your children if you have children. You know what I'm saying? Your immediate family if you have an immediate family, but you still have to come first even before that. Because if you're not first, how are you going to help others? And this is what I want to say. We're filling our cups, Gemini. We're filling our cups. We're filling our cups so they overflow. And the people who get the overflow, the people don't get what's in the cup. They get the overflow. To get the overflow. Whatever comes out is what they get. They don't get the good stuff inside the cup. That's yours. What's Lil Wayne say? Don't worry about what's in my cup. Worry about what's in your cup. And that's where you're at right now, Gemini. You're filling up your cup till it overflows. So once your cup begins to overflow, the people around you, they can have the overflow. Let them get a bowl. Let them get a cup. Let them get something so they can catch what's coming out of the cup. They can't go inside the cup and get the scooping. Because if they get the scoop and what's in the cup, then what do you get? Rejection, loss, fragmented. You start not feeling like yourself because you're giving too much of yourself away. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing at all. We're working solely on self, Gemini. We're focusing on ourselves for the month of August. We're focusing on ourselves. Go ahead and get that certification. Go ahead and go back to school. Go ahead and apply for that job that you're thinking about applying for, and not that bare minimum one, not that one that you're just applying to because you feel like you need some money. The one that you really, really want to do because it goes with your passion in life. Because you're gonna excel at it. You're going to excel at it. That's just a given. Because what you touch does turn to gold, Jim. What you touched, you're a gem. You're a Gemini. You're a gem. You're a jewel, right? You're a jewel. So you remember that you are a jewel. Not only are you a jewel, you're a mutable time, so you're easily to adapt. You're easily to mutate and change up to fit whatever environment that you need to fit into. All right, let's get some clarity. Let's get a little bit more clarity when it comes to January, this betrayal that you found out and this freedom and opportunity that comes from you finding out about this betrayal. Give me a card here, Spirit. Give me a tarot card. I'm telling you, once you find out, that high priestess tells me that once you find out, the level up is going to be so intense. And not only is it going to be intense, you're going to keep it to yourself. You're not even going to tell anybody. And I'm here to tell you if you're somebody who wants to tell somebody, keep it to yourself because things are about to change. Like that, the information that you found out about did not hinder a damn thing. It actually created another avenue for you to be great. And as you go through this avenue, as you begin to level up and you get to the next step, keep that shit to yourself. Don't tell nobody. Nobody needs to know. Let them see the outcome. They don't have to see the steps. They don't have to see your movements. Let them see the outcome. And then when the outcome comes, they're like, well, damn, Gemini, how did you get here? And I didn't know that what you had going on. I didn't know you were going to school. I didn't know that you had applied for that job. I didn't know this, that, and the third. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. You're like, damn right you didn't know. I didn't want to tell you. It wasn't for you to know. It wasn't for you to know at all. It wasn't. We're keeping it to ourselves. This level up is personal and it's just for you. Only people should know. You have a little, if you have a household, husband, wife, your household should know. That's it. That's it. Nobody outside of your household. You're keeping it all to yourself. That's right. You have to. You have to. Because people be praying on your downfall too. People don't be liking when you do good. People don't want you to do good. They smile on the outside, but especially this person, whoever this was that was full of betrayal, this person doesn't want to see you do good because they're a rat. They're a weasel. They didn't want to see you do good. They want to just get what they can get up out of you, but it's in a using way, right? Give me some. Let's get us some more clarity for why Gemini needs to pray more and not get discouraged. Knight of Pentacles reverse because it was slowing you down, but not in a good way. Slowing you down. You couldn't be reliable to your damn self. You were too busy trying to be reliable and helpful to everybody else. Thank you, love. How you doing? You get what you give, and that's so true. Absolutely true. You definitely get what you give. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. And then sometimes you could be giving some good stuff and people still come around and know how to add something back to you as well. So that's just something to be mindful of. And I'm seeing like you're trying to be so reliable to others to the point to where you couldn't be reliable to yourself. You couldn't give yourself what all the things that you were like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And every time you turned around to do this or that, you couldn't because you had already gave that energy to somebody else or to something else that they didn't have shit to do with you. It didn't have shit to do with you. So you were so busy giving it to someone else when you needed it. So it slowed you down, or not even slowed you down, it halted you. It stopped you in your tracks from being able to do exactly what you want to do. And so that's with this. We're like, hey, even if you want to help somebody, before you help somebody, sit down and think about it. Is this really something that you can help with? Is this a one-time type of situation where you only have to help once? Does this person want you to invest in what they have going on? Because if it's any type of investment that does not help you out, you can't do it. You can't do it. You're also in a season of no. You're in a season of no, Gemini. You're in a season of telling them no. I can't do it. I don't have the money for it. I don't care if you got 10 racks in the bank account. You don't have the money for it. 10, 15, 20 racks in the bank account. You don't have it. The answer is no. Give me some clarity on the card for being for this insecure, outdated, discarded, and what you found out in the month of February. Strength reversed. This shit hit hard. Whatever this was, this is very specific. It might not resonate for all, but this is very specific because whatever this was, it hurt. It hurt. It knocked you off your pivot. It hurt. Your strength, it felt weak. It hurt. It hurt, Jim. Whatever this was, it hurt. And it took a toll on you. It had you were trying to be vulnerable. It has you vulnerable. It has you feeling kind of weak right now, right? Where you should be strong and just pushing on. Whatever was said, it hit a nerve. Let's see. What was said? I gotta know. What was said to Jim? What was said? I know. Self-sabotage is at an all-time high. Self-sabotage is at an all-time high. It really is. It really is. And a lot of times, Gemini, y'all fuck up come from trying to get to somebody else. It don't even necessarily just be like you fucking up and you don't want to do it. It's just like, oh, this person needs me. I'm gonna go over here and help them. I'm gonna go over here and help them. I'm gonna go over here and help them. I think somebody told you they were gonna do something for you and they didn't. I think somebody came to you and they offered to do something for you and like The way that they offer, it felt so good, and it felt, you know what I'm saying, it felt genuine. And then they didn't do it. They didn't do what they said they were gonna do. And it hurt your feelings. And it kind of took you back to childhood or adolescence. It took you back to a time where people would make promises and they would fall through on their promises. They wouldn't do what they said they would do. And this particular thing, and it's so crazy because the page of cups, so it reminds me of like childlike, a childlike offering or something of that nature. And they said they were going to do something, but they it fell through. They didn't do what they said they were going to do, and you were sitting and waiting. You were sitting and waiting for them to do for you what they said they were going to do. You don't have to be like that. That's so true, and that's why I want to tell you that so bad. The answer is no. All August, no, no, no. Gemini, can you do this for me? No. Gemini, can I borrow some money? No. Like no, no, absolutely not. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree. They don't even have to be of assistance to you, and you'll still try to be of assistance to them. And that's what we're not doing. That's what we're not doing. The answer is no. The answer is no. I can't help you right now. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this is somebody's parent. I feel like this is somebody's parent or somebody's close loved one that they said they were gonna do something that they were gonna do something for you, and they end up falling through and not doing it, and it just took you back into adolescence where they used to make promises before and they fell through. And it had to be something big. It had to be something big. I actually see you sitting and waiting for them to come back and tell you they got it, or for them to come back and tell you, let's go, or something like that. And they never did. They never came back and they did that. Let's get some clarity for taking care of yourself. Everything's so shaky. Your home life is shaky. Everything is so shaky. And look, and it just goes right with taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself. Toxic environment, toxic way of thinking, toxic people around you. And then it's like you're feeling rejected, you're feeling lost, you're feeling fragmented, you're feeling, kind of broken. And then the four of wands is like, yeah, your home life is not feeling harmonious the way you want it to or the way that it should be feeling. True, true, true. Either in secret or around a very trustworthy um environment, because there are some people that are really trustworthy that really want to see the best in you. I have been around some people that really wanted to see the best in me, and I ran from those people, which is the craziest part about it. I ran from the people who wanted to see the best in me, and I tended to stay around the ones that didn't give a shit, and I knew they didn't give a shit. I knew they didn't give a damn, but I chose to stay around them, usually because we were family, or I had known them for a long time. The people that who wanted the best for me. I had just met them. They were new people. They were new people. Had I didn't know a year, I didn't know 6 months, but I knew their energy wanted the best for me, and you could tell it. You can tell it. There was no sly remarks. There was no shade when we talk. Um, I could be talking about anything. They wanted to help me. They wanted to put in and help me. It is tough. It is tough. And then we're so brainwashed to say family over everything. That's one of the biggest things. Family over everything. Family over everything. When that's not the case, because we create our own family. Blood isn't just the only family. We create our own family. So sometimes we have to enjoy those people that are coming in to love on us and to help us and to help us grow. Like I've met so many good people who I know genuinely only wanted the best for me. And I didn't stay friends with them. I didn't keep in contact with them. But these shady ass characters, I kept in contact. I stayed around. I wouldn't leave their side. You know what I'm saying? And it's just was just some crazy shit. But I see, like, I just feel like your surroundings, Jim, the people that you're inviting in your house, the people that you're inviting in your home, in your space, in your personal space, they shady. It's toxic. They might be saying things that are sticking in your head that you didn't even know were sticking in your head. They planting little seeds that you probably didn't even know were taking root until like certain things happen and you're like, well, damn, why am I thinking like this? Why am I feeling like this? Because your environment is a toxic environment right now. And toxic means deadly. Toxic means deadly, right? It means poisonous, right? So we have to figure out how to remove that energy from your environment, whether it's your way of thinking or it's the people around you way of thinking. Somebody around you doesn't know which way they want to go. So every time you have an idea for something, they knock your idea because they don't have anything for them damn selves. They don't have nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That definitely happens as well. It definitely happens as well. And then a lot of times that comes with not asking enough questions. You gotta learn how to ask questions. And you have to know how to read between jokes that might seem funny in the beginning, but it's really dead ass shade. It's really dead ass shade. Because the ones who I have had a lot of confidence in that fell short, once they fell short, I started like picking things up from conversations that we currently had. And then I'm like, okay, I saw this, but it is not making sense to me until right now. So a lot of things we see in the beginning, but we brush it off. And there is no more brushing it off. It's really just standing firm on what you believe. It absolutely takes two to tango. But some people dance by themselves. Some people dance by themselves. Some people will dance by themselves. And it doesn't have to be the tango. Some people get out there and get the hip hop dancing. It don't take two people to hip hop dance. You definitely have to have better foresight. We do. And that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. You have to have better foresight because I promise you, with the people that fell short, you saw it beforehand. You saw it beforehand, but you might have liked their personality, or you might like that you can hang out with them. They might told good jokes or things of that, but it was something there that told you that that person wasn't for you. That person wasn't for you. Something that you took serious, they laughed about. Like it's something that showed you. Hey Jeff, I'm doing good. How about yourself? It's time to remove that negative energy out of your circle. I'm telling you, anybody has shady, there's always truth in jokes. So whoever's joking about stuff that you find serious, something that you know you want to do, something that you're interested in, you got to push them to the past. I don't give a damn. I don't care if you knew them 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You have to move them to the side. Move them to the side. You could tell them why you're moving them to the side if you want, or you could just push their ass to the side. It doesn't matter. You don't owe them anything. You really don't. Okay, for sure. Most Geminis are not amateurs. That's the thing about that. Y'all are smart. Y'all are very smart. Y'all are very innovative. Like nothing really ever gets past you unless you let it. Unless you let it. Y'all like the Scorpios of the air signs. Like, hey, suspicion first, then okay, I think I like you, but bitch, I'm watching you first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you gotta watch your surroundings and you gotta watch who you're dealing with. And that's what that is. You have to pay attention to them. Let's see. All right, let's talk about love for Geminis. What's coming in for love in the month of August for Gemini? I don't think a lot of my Geminis are even thinking about love right now. Y'all don't have no thoughts of love. Let's see that star in the reverse, and y'all see that. For you right now, Gemini, I'm thinking that dealing with somebody, dealing with a relationship will actually be overwhelming and it might feel like a burden to you. Yeah, right now, you don't have any faith that there is somebody out there good and worthy to be in your space. You got Venus and Gemini. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to look into Venus and Gemini placements. I don't really know much about it. I have Sagittarius and Gemini. I mean, and Venus. I'm gonna do some brushing up. We're not on Leo right now. We're on Gemini. We're in the Gemini read. All right, let's see. Yeah, let me get one more card for what's coming towards Gemini and love in August. Again, like I said, I don't really see Gemini being interested in a relationship. I think being in a relationship will be overwhelming. And that's not to say that you won't talk to people and like entertain somebody, but to be in a relationship, to be out here just looking for love is not what you're into right now. Another card here. Yeah, it's not just easy to find someone to love. It's really not. It's really not. Sometimes you have to bat them out. Some of my Geminis are healing, probably healing from something from the past, anyways, and that's why you don't really have much hope in the love department right now. We're trying to heal, reconcile your own little heart from something that you were going through, and that's probably why right now it feels like love is burdensome. It's just too much because you don't been through something with someone else, and right now you're just trying to heal your heart, just trying to breathe. Yeah, you're just trying to breathe right now. And maybe after the healing, you'll try again. But right now, a lot of my gems are just coming out of healing. Probably dealt with some betrayal, person that was cheating, or just not giving you enough of what you felt like you deserve. While you were putting in lots of effort, which is why you feel like it's overwhelming because you know that you once you love someone or you want to be with somebody, you're gonna give them your all. You're gonna give them a full Gemini. And you don't want anybody who's not gonna give you a full version of themselves. There is no 50-50. We're coming whole. We come 100%. We're coming whole. Okay, yeah, I know you told me today was your birthday. Happy birthday. Right, not right now. Not right now, anyways. Not right the hell now. Steve, not right the hell now. That is funny. And for real, not right now. Y'all got shit going on. Let's talk about finances and career for Gemini. What's coming to them in August? Finances and career for Gemini. What's coming towards them in August? I agree like hell. Expansion, expansion and growth, and that right there, that seven of swords, that's not sneaky movement. That's strategic movement for you, Gemini, because that three of wands said you're looking for expansion, you're looking for growth, right? So this right here said you're going to move it strategically, and I like that because that goes right there with that high priestess, keeping things to yourself. You're not gonna be letting nobody know your movements. You're gonna be moving quietly. You're gonna be moving under the radar while you out here growing shit and making shit shake and getting things done because the three of wands is a card of movement. Not only do you look, are you looking out like Mufasa and Simba and saying, son, do you see all of that? You know what I'm saying? That belongs to us. You're definitely gonna be moving and getting what you need. Hey, Taylor Made, you're gonna be moving and getting what you need. That's what's going on here. This not sneaky, not for you. This is strategic movement. You're not moving sneaky. You're not moving to get nobody or to fuck nobody over. What you're doing is you're moving to expand your territory. You're moving for the abundance that you see, and you're moving quietly. You're moving intentionally. Intentional. You're intentional about the things that you want to do. Let me another card. Baby, which fulfillment coming your way? This strategic movement is gonna pay off. This strategic movement is going to pay off, and so something so good. But I already know that because I see opportunities up here. I see epiphany up here and breakthrough. I already know that something in the month of August is going to be so great as you tiptoe around signing up for school or applying for that job or applying for that grant or applying for that loan or whatever it is that you're out here doing to expand your territory, it's gonna come to the light. It's gonna come to fruition, and you're gonna be so happy. You're gonna celebrate. You're gonna celebrate. You're gonna celebrate. You're gonna be looking at this shit like, I not only did I wish for this, but I manifested it into fruition. Like it's really, it went from my mind to my reality. You thought about it, you're moving on it. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. It's like a new beginning. It's gonna feel so good. It's gonna be just a new beginning, totally different. You wiping the slate, a totally new feeling. Like fuck all this shady ass movement, fuck all this betrayal and backstabbing and all of that. Bump all this toxic environment. You're gonna kick all that to the curb and you're gonna move exactly how you need to move in order to get exactly what you wish for. Exactly what you wrote on that paper that night when you sat down and wrote out all your goals. You're gonna go back and look at that goal sheet. You're gonna look at all the things that you're able to check off that goal sheet, right? That thing that you wrote in your diary that you said you wanted to do, that thought that you had 6 months ago that's still sitting in the back of your mind, and all you can do is think on it and think on it and think on it. In the month of August, you're gonna see these things come to fruition. And I know that you're gonna be able to celebrate. You got 2 cup cards. I know that you're gonna be able to celebrate. I know that you're gonna be able to celebrate. Look, they looking right at each other. Like cheers, right? Cheers, cheers. We did what we said we're gonna do. We moved how we said we were gonna move. And yeah, this is where we are. Let's get a little advice for August for Gemini. Let's give Gemini some advice for the month of August period. And just give them a little bit of advice for the month of August period. Silence is golden. Like that is nothing but the truth. Like it's really on some hush hush, top secret ass shit. They gotta have military grade clearance to get in on what you have going on in the month of August. Like, don't tell a soul. I don't care if you get around somebody like your best friend and it's just like right down the tip of your tongue and tell them what you're about to do. Bite your tongue. Bite your tongue. I don't care if it's your sister, your mom, your dad. Don't tell nobody. 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 This is for you and you only. Now, again, if you have your household, you got your husband or wife, or you have somebody in your household, you know what I'm saying? You could tell your household. You could talk to your household. But nobody outside of that. Nobody outside of that needs to know what you have going on. Nobody. Nobody. It's none of their business. They can see the outcome. They can't see the work. They don't need to see the work. Let's get some advice for Jim for the month of August. Knight of Cups. You're not offering nobody a damn thing. Not right now. There's no offering of anything. There's no offering of over emotion. There's no offering of being so emotional. There's no offering of love. There is no offering of any kind. You're not offering anything. Nothing. Nothing. August will be a month of no. Absolutely not. Gemini, can I borrow? No. Gemini, can I come and talk to you about? No. 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 You don't have it. You don't have the mental capacity. You don't have the financial ability. Like you no, just no. They can't get it. They can't get it. No gossip. No gossiping. No sitting down talking about something that they have going on. Because guess what? As soon as you sit down and talk about what they have going on, they're gonna go back and say, Gemini said. Gemini said. Well, Gemini said. And that's a no. Hell no. I mean, hell no. Absolute no. This shirt, I know it is crazy. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being a little dependent on self. But if somebody comes to you and offers you help, take the help though. Take the help. Don't tell them no. Don't tell them I got it. Because when you offer help, they're not gonna tell you no. They're not gonna tell you I got it. They're gonna take it. So I want you to take the help that is offered to you in the month of August. It is not going to hinder you. It is going to strengthen you. And it's not going to come from somebody who's going to talk about it. And even if they do talk about it, oh well, yoink, thank you. Even if they do talk about it, oh well, that's on them and their conscience. You take it anyways. You take it anyways. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Right? And if you have to give it back later on, you give it back. And if you don't, You keeping it. Nobody. I don't care if they talking shit. Don't say, "Oh, I don't want to take it because I don't want nobody talking about me." I don't give a damn about them talking about you. Take it. Take it because this is for your growth. This is for your benefit. All that shit in one ear and out the other. Oh well, let them talk. Let them talk because they'll talk if you didn't take it. They'll talk if you didn't take it. They're gonna talk either way. So go ahead and take it. Go ahead and take it. Don't act too good for it. Don't let them psych you out. Take it. Whatever it is they offering, you take it. Give me another card for Gemini for some advice for the month of August. Whatever it is, you take it. I'm telling you. Like two of pentacles in the reverse. Excuse me, two of pentacles upright. Your plate is about to be full. Your plate is about to be full. But even though your plate is about to be full, you're going to be able to handle everything that's going to come your way. You're going to be able to handle it. You're going to juggle this shit so expertly you could be in the circus, right? I'm talking about juggling, 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 and they throwing more shit and you just juggling it and you just getting it. Put your pride in your pocket. I mean that. I mean that. And put your hand in their pocket. Put your pride in their pocket. Fuck it. You're taking it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yoink. Put it and keep going about your business. I needed that. I needed to pay a bill with that. I needed some gas in my car with that. I needed that. I needed that. The things that are about to come your way, you're going to be able to handle them with ease. I'm telling you, for the people who are thinking about going back to school with your kids and you working, like if that was something that was hindering you and you were thinking about it and you didn't feel like you can do those things, I promise you're going to be able to do it. And you're going to be able to do it with ease. It's not going to be as hard as you're thinking. You're going to have great time management. Like you're going to be able to handle it with ease. With ease. I want y'all to look at this card. Y'all see how she holding both of those things in her hand. Does she look like is they wearing her down? They're not wearing her down. Her cat even look at ease because like you're going to be able to handle it. That cat kind of look high. You know what I'm saying? So it could be for one of my smokers. But you're gonna be able to handle this shit with ease. Like I'm telling you, if you're thinking about doing another job, but you're like, dang, I can't work this job and do this, go and apply for that job. Go and get that job. You're going to be able to handle it. This is not going to weigh you down. You're actually gonna feel light. You're gonna be like, damn, I didn't think I could do this. When you get that first report card and you got straight A's, or you got AB on the roll, and yet you still handling your kids and you're still working that job, you're gonna be like, damn, I can't believe I was able to do this. I didn't think that I was going to be able to do this, but you are with ease. I'm telling you, you're gonna be able to juggle this shit. You could be in the circus. That's how good of a juggler and a multitasker that you're going to be able to be in the month of August. School starts in August, just for some people who are thinking about it. Y'all know it starts between August 10th, 14th, some shit like that, 17th, or some shit like that. Go ahead and sign up because I know it's somebody that wants to go back. I'm not just channeling that for no reason. Somebody wants to go back. So go ahead and apply. Take you one class, take you two classes. You don't have to take four, five, six classes. Exactly. It's totally possible. It's totally possible. And see, you're expert, expert juggler, expert. You know what I'm saying? I know some days it might be like, damn, how am I doing this? And you're looking like, "Well, you just are. You just are. You're just doing it. We'll juggle going out and partying. We'll juggle that with partying and with our raising our kids. Instead of partying, you can use that as studying. Cause you'll go out during the daytime. Some people go out to lunch, brunch, breakfast, and all that shit. Instead of they can go to a class. You can take your ass in the classroom and sit down and learn something. You did. You did. You're doing great too. And you're gonna continue to do great. You're gonna continue to do great. I'm telling you, one thing about a gym for sure that I know, I'm a Sag, so we're sister signs. One thing I know about a gym, whatever you touch turns to gold. If you made it up in your mind that this is what you want to do, you are going to do it. And you're going to do it great. You're going to be good at it. You're gonna be extremely good at it. Like I'm talking about making shit turn to gold. The things that you touch, you can make it turn to gold. That's why I'm like, I believe you're the person that I'm channeling that wants to get your ass back in that classroom. Go ahead and get back in the classroom. Again, you don't have to take 4 or 5 classes. You don't have to do that. You take you 1 to 2 classes and think about those times where you going to lunch with your friends or going to brunch with your friends. You could be studying instead of going to spend that money at brunch. You could be studying. You could be doing, you know what I'm saying? You all you gotta do is switch up some things because you're already multitasking and juggling shit as it is. But it's some things that you're juggling that you don't need to. You cut that out in order to do exactly what you want to do, not just to have fun. Put something in, make it fun. Hell, make it fun. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that's what my cousin is going to school for right now, LPN, and he works a 40-hour job. He actually just got his associates in practical nursing. And so now he's back in school to get his bachelor's. And he has four kids, four kids, and you know what I'm saying? And myself personally, I have 2 kids, and I am going back to school as of August 17th to get my bachelor's in psychology. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I have a lot going on as well, you know? But when the report card comes and I'm like, damn, I really sat down and did this. Cause where I was hanging out, I was partying. I stopped hanging out and partying to sit down and study, to sit down and work on this shit. Hmm. Yep. You have 3. Yeah, I have 2, and they're teenagers. They're freaking crazy ass teenagers. They're crazy. All right, let's see here. Let me get one more card for Gemini, and then that's all I have for you for what's coming towards you for the month of August. One more card for advice for Gem. No more crying over spilled milk. No more crying over spilled milk. That's what we're doing. No more crying over things that didn't work out, things that failed or seemingly failed, because rejection is protection. Hesitation is put in place for a reason. Remember that everything is not going to work out if it's not aligned with what your true purpose, your true purpose, it's going to fail. It's going to fail. Ooh, you got some babies. You got some babies, Steve. That's a blessing. A big family is such a blessing. People don't understand true wealth. They don't understand true wealth, and that's true wealth. To have that bloodline around you, that's true wealth. Like I always tell people, I seen my aunt one day, and we were at my uncle's viewing, and she has 6 kids and quite a few grandkids. And she was standing in the middle, and like all of her kids and her grandkids were surrounding her. And I just looked over there and I'm like, that is true wealth. That is true wealth. Got your hands full. You're doing good. You're doing good. That's true wealth. No more crying over spilled milk. We're not crying over anything it doesn't work out. Whether it's a friendship, um, whether it was a job that you tried to apply for, a relationship, like those things didn't work out for a purpose. They weren't supposed to work out. They weren't supposed to work out. And maybe it was just in the moment that it wasn't supposed to work out. Because sometimes, things have a way of coming back around full circle. And the next time it'll work out. But right now, it's not supposed to work out. So we won't be crying over anything that doesn't work out. We're not crying if we're no longer talking to this person or that person. Like, none of that. We're moving forward. I know it's easier said than done. For me, it's not really. I will cut some shit off so fast it make your head spin. So for me, it is not that hard to like do. But for some people, it is. And if it is hard for you to do, I'm gonna need for you to just take a deep breath and understand that you have bigger fish to fry. You have other things that you want to accomplish in life, and that did not serve its purpose in order for you to move forward, in order for you to flourish, in order for you to be great, in order it didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It's not supposed to be there. So there's no more crying over anything that doesn't work, that fell through. Like there isn't. There is not. You say is that if still alone? Say it again for me. You said I'm still alone. You got to go over there and enjoy that family. Got to go get those grandkids. Got to go take them to the park. Get that love. Get that love until the other love that you want comes. Until you see something that comes. Go and heal that inner child with all those dang on grandkids. Take them somewhere. Take them to breakfast. Take them to lunch. You don't got to take all 11 at the same time because that's a lot of grandkids. But take you some here and there and appreciate the love. That unconditional love. That, ooh, grandpa, we love you no matter what love. Not, oh, if you didn't pay my, give me some money, I'm mad at you type of love. Or, you know what I'm saying, situation. All right, so that's what I have for Gemini. That's coming towards them for the month of August. Thank you, everyone, for joining the live. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want a full reading, please go ahead and DM me because I need to fix my description box in order for you to get the information for full readings. But again, thank you so much for watching the live, you guys. Y'all have a great day. Again, my name is Sassy, and thank you for watching Sassy is Magic.